I think we're live. We're going live a little bit early. I think we are. I think so. Are we live a little bit early? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are live. Even though my thing is showing up kind of weird. Oh, wait. Yes, now it works. Okay, just making sure. Okay, hello. Wait, no, that's me right there. All right, welcome to the welcome to the post chapter 66 live stream here on Geekdom101, the live show live right now. We're going to be talking about chapter 66 of the manga and some other stuff going forward. Yes, next month is chapter 67, the official ending of the Moro Arc, and possibly the beginning of a new arc, and Jump Festa. Jump Festa is the day. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. Jump Festa is the day after the manga comes out. So chapter 67 will be out December 20th. Listen to me. December 20th. And the next day is Jump Festa. And because most of us are here in the West, it's going to be the same day. So December 20th will be a huge, huge day. There's going to be some announcements at Jump Festa. I'm not sure what they're going to be just yet. There's going to be definitely some previews of what the next arc's going to be, some panels. Toyotaro may talk, I don't know. But that's going to be a big day, not just for Dragon Ball, but for anime as a whole and manga, because Jump Festa is the convention that Shonen Jump puts out, where they announce all the big stuff. So I know some people are asking about anime and all that. We don't know. We just don't know right now. But I can tell you that it's inevitable. It's just eventual. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into Dragon Ball Super, right, I wanted to real quick have a moment of silence for Kirby Moro. Earlier this week, we lost Kirby Moro. I put his picture there on the screen there. Kirby Moro was the third actor to play adult Goku in the Ocean dub. Least amount of Goku lines of anybody, really, but still somebody who was part of the Dragon Ball family. Somebody who, I met him last year at Kamehacon 2. I hosted a panel with the Ocean dub guys, and I hosted a panel with him, all Goku panel. And Kirby, is also famous for playing Cyclops in the X-Men Evolution cartoon, and he was in Gundam Wing, and he was in the, so many shows, right? So many shows. And, it's unfortunate he passed away, and I wanted to real quick do a tribute to Kirby Moro. I only met him once, and he's a very vibrant guy, very alive, very funny guy. And I wanted to real quick do a moment of silence for the passing of Kirby Moro. So we're going to do that right now. All right. So, yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. And it's crazy because Sean Schemmel's the one that told me. And Sean Schemmel is older than Kirby Moro. Kirby Moro died at 47. Dude. That's so young. 47 is such a young age to die, and it's a tragedy. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and put the live chat on the screen right there. We're going to be taking some guests here. There's going to be some guests coming in from the Discord server. If you want to join the Discord server, you have to become a member. Click the join button, and the join button on any YouTube video. If you go tier 2, you will, at least tier 2, you will get access to the Discord server and I'm going to tell y'all exactly what goes on in there. I'm going to tell y'all right now what we do in there. We watch old, uncensored pro wrestling. We watch live wrestling pay-per-views. That's right. And UFC. We watch old Dragon Ball in the best possible quality, the unreleased remasters that I have in my possession. We watch them in there. I'm not done. Dr. Slump, Street Fighter 2V. Sometimes they play Among Us in there. I haven't played Among Us with them yet, but I'm sure at some point I will. If you want to join the server, that's how you do it. click join, and it's members only. You have to be a member to join. But it's, I mean, we watched Beavis and Butthead last week. Beavis and Butthead. And I have in my possession, because y'all know I love rarities, I have the Beavis and Butthead special edition that does not have, that it has every episode, including the ones that are banned from TV. So, all that good stuff in there. All that good stuff in there. Anyways, yeah, it's a good time, it's a good time. So, we're going to go ahead and talk about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 66. I like this chapter. Here's my question to all of you, okay? And I want you to type yes or no, and I want you to be honest with me. Do you think this manga chapter made up for the last one? Do you think that the mistakes Toyotaro made in 65 were at least attempted to be cleaned up in this one? Do you think that he stuck the landing? Yes or no? Please type it in the chat. I want to know. I need to know from all of you. I know it's Sunday morning. It's less turnout because people are in church and or sleeping, but it was kind of the best time to do this. I should have done it on Saturday, but it's all good. Most people are saying yes in the chat. So, okay, here's the question then. I'm going to ask y'all another question, okay? And then we're going to bring... Actually, I'm going to bring in a guest first, and then we'll ask the question. That way we can get some space in between the questions. Most people in there are typing yes, so it looks like the majority of people are cool with it. Let's bring in our first guest from the Discord server. Hey, Fitzmonk Television, are you available to speak to me?
Yo, is this the right review, bro? I thought this is the Attack on Titan stream.
Get out of here, bro. Leave. Listen, you're the one who got caught sleeping last month, bro. I said, hello?
No. It wasn't me. It was not me. It was Paul.
Well, bro, you know what he is, bro. Their people love to sleep a lot, bro. So,
oh yeah,
they do. So, I'm gonna ask the chat a question, but I want to ask you first. Well, actually, I'm gonna ask y'all a different question, but no, you know what? I'll ask. Let me get my bearings here. I will ask you a question and the chat. All right. First of all, Fitzmonk, go ahead and plug your channel because we know that's why you're here, to glom off of me. So no, I'm kidding, bro. Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
Oh yeah. So I for everyone here, I do have a YouTube channel, Fitzmonk TV. Right. Dragon Ball discussions, anime, wrestling, all that cool pop culture stuff. So you want some good content? Go check it out.
That's right. So here's the question.
Yep.
Did Toyo... Okay. How am I going to... I'm going to ask the chat, too. I want the chat room to say yes or no. It's a yes or no question, but I'm going to ask you and I'm going to ask the chat, but I want to ask everybody at once. So, was this the most satisfying ending to an arc in Dragon Ball Super? Not in Dragon Ball or Z or in GT. When it comes to Dragon Ball Super, from Battle of Gods all the way through the Tournament of Power, Trunks, Potafu, Resurrection F, was the Moro Arc finale the most satisfying one to you in Super? What do you think, Fitzmonk, as I await the chat opinion?
Easily, yes. Like Daniel Bryan. Yes. All right. You look at all the arcs, and they've all been heavily debated. The Goku Black arc, right? That's the only arc that had an actual villain outside of Moro. All the other ones were just antagonists or good people, set up to be opponents of Goku and Vegeta. The Goku Black arc, no matter the manga, the anime,
the ending
disappointing
was trash.
ending.
Yeah, I agree.
Disappointing ending. All right, using Zeno, getting the Ultra God involved, right? Just to bear Goku, Vegeta out. It's disappointing.
Right.
One of the great things about this chapter, there's so many great things. One of the great things about this chapter is they got the gods out of it. They took them out of the environment, forcing Goku to figure out how he's going to do this. I know some people are like, Whis telling Goku how to do it. That's not good. But it was kind of obvious because if you looked in the previous manga chapter, Goku legit tells Moro, all right, you let go of Mears' power or be destroyed by it. It's not like Goku didn't know that it was Mears' angel powers that was causing Moro to become an inflated balloon, right? But taking Beers and Whis out of the situation and allowing Goku and the others to figure it out themselves, fantastic. Also, another thing that made the finale so great, everyone else got involved, right?
That's true.
Goku and
That's
Vegeta
true.
are leagues above everybody else. We all know this. We're not gonna get into a power scaling debate because it's ridiculous and it's a waste of time.
I
But
agree.
we
It's
know,
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I agree with
but
you.
we know that Goku and Vegeta are leagues stronger than everybody else. But it doesn't mean that they can do everything on their own. Goku with the power of the gods, right? You would think he would be able to handle Moro on his own, but he almost lost. He almost lost. He needed the power of Vegeta using the spirit separation technique, right?
And the power of the pinch hitter of the year, the guy who everyone's talking about. Let me just say this. This guy got a Goldberg push unexpectedly here. This was like when the 1-2-3 Kid beat Razor Ramon on Raw in 93. We're talking about Oob. Oob is the most popular character on Dragon Ball this week. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. Quote me on this one. Send it to all the magazines, okay? The week of November 21st and 22nd, Oob is the most popular character in Dragon Ball, period, because of what he did. I don't care if you like what happened. I don't care if you hate what happened. I don't care if you thought it was, it hurt the end of Z. I don't think it did. Or any of that shit. Or if you think that Oob changed that. No. He's the man this week, bro.
Yep. It reminds me of WWE SummerSlam 2010, right? For anybody that watches wrestling, right? If you remember, it was Team Cena versus Team Nexus. Who was the savior of that match? It was a small, puny, unbearded Daniel Bryan, right?
You love
He
this
comes
guy,
in to
don't
help
you?
Cena beat the Nexus. That what this reminds me of. No, and the great thing is nobody expected it. Everyone, when they made their predictions, thought, "Oh, Goku using UI or
Yeah,
Dragon Bait, something
Vegeta,
like that."
or
Yep.
the big one was Boo shows up and actually gets involved in the fight, but that didn't happen.
Yep.
He just
And,
told Oob to put his hand up.
yep. And it's absolutely wild. And the thing is, I loved how the Daikaoshin was used in that instance because you think about it, this all started with him and Moro all these years ago.
Right,
It would
right.
have been kind of disappointing for him not to have a role in the finale, you know.
No
And
argument there. I feel like it had to have been involved.
yep. And so I loved how they did that. And then Oob making an appearance. If someone says that they predicted Oob was going to be in that chapter, do not lie to yourself. Do not try to be that person.
Let me say something. No, you're right. Let me say something real quick too. Somebody in the chat is asking if the end of Z is retconned. No. Okay, well, partially. Because look, the end of Z is not retconned, it's enhanced. Because now the idea of, and I have a whole video coming out about this. Listen to me. I have a whole video coming out about this. We always thought, remove Super for a minute, go back to Dragon Ball Z. The reason why Goku wanted Kid Buu to be reincarnated is because of how powerful he was and how much stamina he had. So that's where Oob came from. And we saw that Goku saw potential in Oob. That's how the series ended, right? Forget GT as well, just what Toriyama wrote, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when Super started, many of us were wondering, why would Goku give a shit about Kid Buu and Oob when he's fighting guys like Beerus, Golden Frieza, Goku Black, Jiren, Topo, Broly, guys who are so above leagues. Dude, even Frieza in Resurrection F is leagues above Kid Buu. Frieza in Resurrection F in his first form could probably take out Kid Buu. Legit, that's how strong he is. That's how powerful those god forms became. And now that we know that Oob has this secret potential latent god key, right? Now it makes more sense it makes more sense now for Goku to say, I want to train with this kid because he's even stronger than we thought. Now understand, I want to make this very clear. Oob is not strong right now. He's got the hidden key inside of him. He couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag right now. But with the proper training, from a Whis or a Goku or somebody who will teach you how to tap into your God Ki. That's how we're going to get the ultra powerful Oob, and how we're going to get a character that's even stronger than Kid Buu, because listen to me, Kid Buu was pure evil, and Kid Buu was never trained. Kid Buu had no idea how to access God Ki, and neither does Oob. But if Oob gets a little bit of training, then we'll see a real tough guy. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. This community's been pissing me off this week. Well, Kid Boo's the strongest Buu. No, he's not. What good is having God Ki if you cannot harness it? However, should Kid Buu have trained? Yes, he would have been able to use God Ki. But Kid Buu doesn't train because Kid Buu is... He doesn't even have a... What's the word? He doesn't even have a brain, honestly. And Oob is a person. So, there you go.
No, I perfectly, you took the words out of my mouth, man. Because
let me put something in your mouth. No, go ahead.
Whoa.
No,
Too early in the morning. But, one of the themes of Super has been divine Ki. And when Goku, you see him, he's struggling against Moro. He says, I'm sensing divine Ki. And you see that, this makes the end of Z much better because they can easily transition to it. Goku, it kind of, to me, it represents a little bit. I know Gohan fans might get angry at me for saying this, but it kind of represents what people wanted for Gohan coming out of Z before he stopped training. But, this opens up so many possibilities. Me personally, I'm hoping if they do plan to go to the end of Z, we don't know, right? But if they are planning to go into the end of Z after this, right? Having Goku and Vegeta.
Well, they will. I don't think it's gonna be the next arc, but I think they will at some point. Yeah.
But Goku possibly training Oob, right? And you still have Broly out there. We know that Goku's been secretly working with Broly. We don't know how much, but we know that that's been established. And you never know. I saw people mentioning, Goku still could be training the Universe 6 characters. There's so many possibilities.
There's a lot of open storylines now. I agree. Yeah.
And Goku can legit become his own sensei. He can open up his own little, dojo, the Goku Sensei arc, right? That I would love to see that because I feel like it's time for Dragon Ball, to start building up the next generation of fighters. Even though Goku and Vegeta, they're still gonna be there for a long time, but having other fighters, especially with that divine power that can go up against monster enemies, it's just going to make the series that much better. It doesn't have to always be Goku and Vegeta, having Broly, having Oob, having these other characters. It's going to make for better moments and better story.
Well, we don't know about that because it's up to the writing, but it could. I see what you mean.
Yeah,
it could.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah, I got some super chats I want to take here. Okay. But yeah, anyways, bottom line is Kid Buu is not the strongest Buu because of the God Ki or whatever. Oob got God Ki because it was inherited to him from Kid Buu. Because Oob is a reincarnation of Kid Buu. But he doesn't know how to use it. That's the what I'm trying to tell you, is that he has it, but he does not know how to use it. Once he learns how to use it, then he'll be a problem. So Daquan Davis said, do you think Goku was even in his Super Saiyan God form while fighting Oob at the end of Z? Well, of course not, bro, because if that was the case, he would have had red hair. I mean, what kind of a question is that? Did he have red hair at the end of Z, bro? Did you see red hair in that scene? Come on, man. I don't mean to make fun of you, but I mean, come on. Super Alvin Jackson says, would love it if they do DBS now as a seasonal anime to adapt 25 episodes or more of the Moro Arc than take a break like My Hero Academia. I agree. I say that all the time.
Better production, everything.
Yes. Let me go to the next question here. Ultra Instinct Goku says, do you think they'll announce an anime adaptation of the Moro Arc at Jump Festa? Does Oob now have the most potential of any character in the series? Possibly Oob does. Yeah, I don't know. Broly's a tough one to top because Broly went from like under Super Saiyan to like beyond blue, handling two blues within like 20 minutes, bro. That's nobody grows like that, dude. Nobody grows like that, bro. Broly was in with Gogeta. But what
he was holding his own a little bit too, so
it was crazy, bro. What I was gonna say is, As far as Moro Arc being seasonal, yeah, I agree. And will they announce the Moro Arc at Jump Festa? I do not know. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know what's going on with that. If I did, I would tell you. Razuhan Rikudo, thanks for becoming a member. Goku D Uzumaki, I believe DBS is going to have more continuous story where actions from the previous arc carry into the next, like newer shonen. That's what it needs to have, because the Dragon Ball Super, like Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, Trunks, Tournament of Power, like those 4 arcs, like they're not really that connected. You also Universe 6, I forgot Universe 6. That's connected to the Tournament of Power, but like they seem so like sporadic, you know what I mean? And I do think they should have more of a long-term planning. You know, I do think that. Yep. Eric Santos, first time I've been able to catch a live stream. I appreciate your content. Well, thank you. Jay Rai, with Oob's power now, he would destroy everyone in GT. He has enough power to overcharge Ultra Instinct Goku to the point that he got a new ability. Well, no, Goku already had that ability. Oob did not give Goku that ability, homie. You don't give somebody energy and they learn something. It doesn't work that way, all right? That's number one. Number two, as far as Oob overpowering anyone in GT, again, he needs to be trained. If he's not trained, it's no good. But Goku does train him. So in theory, yeah, I guess, yeah, you ain't wrong. Ultra Instinct Goku also writes, no one was expecting Oob. Anyone saying this wasn't satisfying is a huge cap. I agree. Grand Kaioshin guiding Oob to help Vegeta save Goku is freaking awesome. It's in my top 5 climax battles of Dragon Ball. I mean, I don't know about top 5 all time, but it was to me the best climax of Super. I mean, even though I liked the Goku and Frieza against Jiren part, I really enjoyed that in the anime. I still think this was probably more satisfying because it felt like it felt like the end of like the actual end of an arc is what it felt like. Like you know, like this long drawn out battle, and there you go. So,
and you also got to think about it. This has been going on for 2 years. 2 years. You know, the Tournament of Power in the manga wasn't anywhere near as long. But this is a story many people have been catching from the beginning, like November 2018,
right,
all the way to 2020. You know, 24 chapters actually. That's a lot. I've been rereading it because, you know, we're making videos on it. So, and I'm just realizing how much they put into it, and just to see it end in such a satisfying way, I got to give Tortora credit. No matter if you like him or not, you should give him credit at least for writing a satisfying ending.
And one thing I did say is that, and I'll say it again, this cannot be adapted into a movie. I know people keep saying, "Oh, the Moro movie." No, there's too much. There's too much that happens. There's too many differing events. This would only work as a TV arc. It just cannot be a movie. It can't. Even if you make it, I mean, you could do a 3-hour movie, which they're never going to do. We're never going to see a 3-hour Dragon Ball movie. It's never happening, unfortunately. Or even if they make it 2 movies, if they do like Moro 1, Moro 2, like that could probably work. It's not something they normally do, but they could do Moro 1, Moro 2. But I don't see it being the case. I think this arc, the Moro arc, was made to be a TV arc. It was made to be a long arc. In order for it to be a movie, you would have to edit a lot out. You would have to take a lot of stuff out for it to actually work as a movie. Or make the fights really shitty, which nobody wants that. So
you would probably have to take out the whole middle part of the arc, mainly with Goku training with mirrors, Vegeta on Yardrat. I feel like you would have to skip from New Namek to when Gohan and the rest of the Z fighters assemble like the Avengers against Moro Squad. I feel like that's what they would have to do.
Yeah, they have to cut all that out because most of the movies are an hour and a half now. So
yeah.
I hope that we someday at least get a 2-hour Dragon Ball movie. 3 hours is not going to happen. But if we get a 2-hour Dragon Ball movie, I think that would be good enough for me. Well, it'll never happen, but I wish it did. Even charge higher ticket prices if you want to. I think people will go see it. Alvin Jackson writes, the Oob scene was awesome. Was not expecting it. Funny how Oob now looks the same age as Trunks and Goten. When will they grow up? Even if they don't by the 28th tournament, something is wrong. Well, they have to because we already saw him there. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so they have to because we already saw him there. Now, with that being said, I think Oob is also not the same species as they are. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he might just be shorter or whatever. The only idea of a grown-up Oob that we've ever seen is from GT, right? We've never seen Oob beyond that look until GT. Now, understand something, though. Toriyama did design Oob in GT. Toriyama designed the GT characters, like Vegeta with the mustache and all that. That's all Toriyama. So, with that being said, Oob is probably going to look, if they do go past the end of Z and they go into new territory, I'm pretty sure that Oob is going to look the same or at least close to it. Maybe different clothes, but it'll be the same guy, you know, really. Mm-hmm. Let's bring in Asnoid here. Stand by. I'm going to try and bring his ass in, but it's very difficult to do this because, oh, Jesus, come on, man. The Discord's a pain because I'm trying to move it. Oh, all right, here we go. Asnoid, you're live.
What's up, man?
So, what'd you think about the chapter?
Honestly, I thought it was pretty good. Coming from Toyotaro, it was a solid 8 out of 10.
Just the chapter or the entire arc?
Nah, the chapter.
So
the entire arc is like a 6. A 6 out of 10.
You really think so? I think some people will like it more. You know what? Let's ask the chat room then. All right, let's ask the chat room. Here's the question for the chat, all right? Out of 10, what would you rate this entire arc? Would it be a 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10? And you know, be for real, like 9 out of 10. Just put a number in there. But put like, you know, out of 10. Just put a number in the type of number in, and I will look at it. So you said 6 out of 10. So
yeah, I said 6 out of 10.
What dragged it down? The Goku stuff or was something else?
Personally, what dragged it down was Ultra Instinct being mastered too quickly. I felt like Moro wasn't a good villain.
You did not think he was a good villain?
Yeah, I don't think he was a good villain in order for Goku to get Ultra Instinct and fight him that quick. Like, I felt like he should have obtained Ultra Instinct against someone like Beerus. I just felt Moro was just, in terms of writing, was weak.
I'm seeing the numbers right now. Yeah, very varied numbers. 7. And by the way, if your numbers are not showing up,
somebody put 100 out of 10. That's bullshit.
Well, I just want to say something though. If your numbers are not showing up, guys, it's because there's too many coming in and YouTube is seeing it as being spam. So don't worry about it. I can see your numbers. Guys. I see them. But the regular folks might not see them. So I'm getting a lot of different reviews here. I'm getting 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It seems to be mostly positive, though. It seems to be based on what I can see out of my
I see a lot of 6s.
6 is still not that bad, though. 6 means
it's not terrible.
Yeah, 6 means it was just a slightly above average, right? I mean, that's what 6 would be. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I would say for everyone in the chat, one thing I always do after an arc for any manga, reread it from the beginning.
That's a good idea.
Reread it from the beginning and then give an actual, opinion. Because a lot of people are going to have, recency bias because of this last chapter. But start from the beginning,
right.
Read through it, all the battles, all the story, ask questions if you don't understand anything. And then, analyze it and then give an actual, review of what you think. Like an actual number. Which
is what I'm going to be doing next month. I've got a video coming up next month with, right now it's being planned that we haven't recorded yet because the chapter's not out, obviously, the one for next month. But we're going to do an arc review. It's going to be myself, Unreal Ant Gaming, Emish, and Opie Senpai. It's going to be a round table discussion here on the channel of the entire Moro Arc. It's probably going to be like an hour long. Just letting y'all know. It might even come out on Christmas. But it's going to be a complete review of the entire arc. And I've done those before. I mean, I remember, I believe it was Rhyme Style, Quaman, and Black and Fish joined me for a roundtable review of the Tournament of Power when that ended back a couple years ago. So we do those. When arcs end, we tend to do those. So there you go. Anyways, what did y'all think about Goku's doing that giant? I have it on screen right now when he did the hologram of giant Goku and then little Goku comes out of his forehead, bro. I thought it was wacky as hell, bro.
Goku going Gigantamax.
Yeah, Gigantamax form. So what'd you think about that? Was it stupid or because that's the one that people are kind of like? I see some people say, "Oh, it was kind of dumb. It was kind of weird." I thought it was kind of cool, but
I loved it.
Yeah, but it was just kind of like crazy, What'd you think?
I think it was one of those things that was so out of nowhere. Nobody could ever predict that. It's like Goku activating his own stand. Nobody could predict that he would come out that way from receiving, the energy. But looking at it again, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's new for Dragon Ball, but it's not that crazy.
Yeah, it's new. I agree. It's new for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, because
By the way,
look at
Daquan Davis corrected himself earlier when he said Super Saiyan God. He meant to say Saiyan Beyond God, which actually I thought that was the case. And now looking back on it, if they're gonna retcon it, then yes, I could see Goku using Saiyan Beyond God against Oob. That would make sense.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
That actually does make sense. Okay, yes, Super Saiyan God is different than Saiyan Beyond God. But guess what, guys? I've got the Saiyan Beyond God transformation guide coming next month. So if you don't know what Saiyan Beyond God is, I don't blame you, because it was a form that was only used in Resurrection F and in some parts of the anime. And it's not really necessarily a form, but it's like the new Goku base form after the God power. So I'll have that coming out in December. And then next year, we're going to get into Super Saiyan Blue, because I've got to do a separate transformation guide on Blue, Blue Evolution, completed Blue. Like, I got to separate all those. And then we got to do Rose, which is kind of like Blue. But that's all plans for the future. So, Ginger Ninja says, I'm I the only one that died laughing when Yamcha was upset that he would die as a bachelor? I mean, it's a joke they've used before with Krillin, so. By the way, I can hear myself. I'm echoing for one of y'all, bro. So, anyways, we're going to bring in some other people who are waiting here. First of all, Fitzmonk, do you have any closing words before I put you back in the other room?
Yes. One last thing, and you guys can discuss this. I've been debating with a lot of people on social media.
That's already a mistake. It's already a mistake.
There's a panel where, you know, when Beerus was about to get involved, and everyone's been saying, "Oh, this confirms that Beerus is still leagues above Goku." And I'm just like,
no, it doesn't. They didn't that once say that.
Anything. We have no idea what Beerus was gonna do. He could have easily teamed up with Goku. He could have easily, you know, we don't know.
Yeah, right? No, it doesn't. Those are the Beerus wankers. Those are the Beerus wankers, bro. They've been here before. They've been here before. Listen, I love them. I love them, but y'all gotta come on, man. There's enough evidence now, you know. But I do agree with them though on this. I think Beerus getting involved would have been awesome.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, let me just say, yeah, exactly. It's not that it's awesome because Goku needs help, because I hate that. I'm tired of Goku getting help from the gods. But Beerus doing something. Beerus, I'm begging you, Toyotaro, can we please have Beerus do something? I want to see him fight. I want to see him train. I want to see him do something. I want to see Beerus fight again. We haven't seen Beerus fight since the episode when he dressed up like Monaka. Like, that's the last time we saw this guy, except for in the manga when he had that battle royale with the other gods of destruction, which was freaking awesome. I want to see Beerus fight again, right? I know y'all in the chat agree with me. Let's see Beerus fight one more time, god damn it. Anyways, Fitzmonk, thanks for being here, bro.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Symbiote, I'm going to bring somebody else in to join you, and then I'm going to take you out, but not right away. I think I'll go with Legion, because Legion hasn't been in here yet. Hey, Legion, are you there? Because you're live with me right now. Legion. Going once. Going twice. I was about to put you back in the other room, bro. I literally was saying, you fan, and then you started talking.
Yeah, man. I was listening to your stream while you was on. Yeah.
You should have been listening to the part where I said, hey, Legion, where are you? You should listen to that part. You're live right now, bro. Give me you sound like you're very, very low, but talk a little bit louder and give me your thoughts on chapter 66 of the manga if you want.
Yeah, I thought the manga chapter was really good. Best that Toritaro ever did of the whole series so far.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, it's the best manga chapter Toyotaro's done.
I respect that. I mean, I had to think about that, but it was good. It was one of the better ones. Go ahead.
I mean, you know, he pulled it all together. The whole arc had its problems, which you all can agree on. Mm-hmm. But there was a lot of good things that he pulled back from the original manga, like having the whole cast come together, help Goku out. Bringing back Oob, help validating the end of Z, make it end of Z better than what it was. And you know, I just really like it. You know,
I think a lot of people.
No problems.
I think a lot of people lately have been thinking that this means that the next arc's going to be the end of Z. I don't think that's the case. I think this is a good setup for that, but I don't think they're going to go right into that yet. I think they're going to do something else first. But I could be wrong. Now, if it is, then that would mean the following story arc, the actual story arc, would be what happens after. Which, to me, if they announce, you have to understand, I think y'all have to, all right, I want y'all in the chat and everybody listening to this sit down for a minute, right? I'm gonna hit y'all with some real shit right now. Do you understand that if, listen to me, listen to what I'm telling you. If they announce at Jump Festa that the next Dragon Ball arc is going past the end of Z, just that right there is going to be a massive, massive announcement. Maybe even more so than the anime coming back. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Dragon Ball Super has been an interquel from the beginning. It's been during the 10-year time skip. If they're actually going to go past the end of Z and do an actual continuation of the manga, continuation of where the manga ended, and it essentially write over GT, even though GT's already been written over, in theory, remove GT from the equation as far as what Toriyama's vision of what happens next is, that's a major deal, because they could promote it as Toriyama's vision of what happens after Dragon Ball. And to me, it's even bigger than Super itself, I think. I think that is... Because now we're going into uncharted territory. Now we're going into who's going to die, who's going to live for real this time. We don't know who's going to be new. We know that by the end of Z, Goku and everybody survives. But we watch Dragon Ball, and at some point there's actually a danger of somebody actually dying or something happening that could change the entire universe. They could actually do it and we wouldn't even know if and how things go back to normal. Even though they normally do in Dragon Ball, nonetheless, it's still going to add drama. So I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I think they need to get past the end of the day. That's the only thing that's holding them back so far.
That would be a huge announcement.
Connecting Beerus and Whis.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that would be a very big deal, especially considering the stakes would actually be higher.
Much higher.
Much higher. And
we can also retire. We could also retire guys like Roshi, Tenshinhan, Yamcha, Piccolo, Gohan, retire that cast and have the new cast be Goku, the new squad be Goku, Vegeta, Goten, Trunks, Caulifla and Kaba, maybe if you want to throw them in there, Broly and Oob. Just have that be the new squad then. Just do like the X-Men, do the next generation of X-Men, like have that be the next generation of Z Fighter. You retire the Z Fighters and you bring on these guys as replacements. I think that would work out even better and have them be the focal point of the story.
Well, for me, I think they need to retire Goku. He's reached the peak of his power. What else can you do with him?
That is something that they at some point probably should do, but I think the reason why they don't is because Dragon Ball is the life story of Goku, so I think that's the problem here. But as far as them doing sort of like a continuation of Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball The Next Generation or something like that, I'm just talking shit right now, and have it be like way after Goku's dead, I would like that. I would like it if they had a story arc that took place deep into the future where Goku's just a legend and we have Oob as the leader or somebody like that. Kind of like what Absalom was trying to do, but not really. I wouldn't have written it like that. But do something like that to where you actually make Goku this like legend from years past. Like what they kind of like the end of GT with the Goku Jr. Vegeta Jr. thing. He's a legend, but he's not around anymore. It would not be the Goku story, but it would still be in the world of Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they'll retire Goku until he's done training Oob. I think that's the one last thing he'll have left in him, and probably another fight with Vegeta.
I would be okay with that. I would be perfectly fine with that, yo. All right, so Michael Shanks is making a 3-part TV special. It's talking about Moro. That could work. It's not something I normally do, but that could work. I'm just here for your sexy voice, trolling 101. Well, thank you for that here. Hold on here. Mark Fairley says, when Goku uses new move or whatever people want to call it to enlarge himself, let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to enlarge myself later today when I turn on Pornhub, and we'll leave it at that. This just means that Ultra Instinct has more depth than we thought. Yes, Ultra Instinct, I think, does have more depth than we thought. I agree with that. Zio says, hi, man. Just woke up. Glad they put Oob in this somehow. It would be perfect to end Super around here and get to the end of Z. Well, it wouldn't be the end of Super. It would be like the skip. I mean, I guess you could end it and then call it something else, but then it's going to be confusing because we're going to have too many different Dragon Ball shows. It's a little too much. So wait, so let me ask you a question then. Do you think that if they go past the end of Z, they should retitle Super something else? Change the name of the show.
I don't know. No, I think I like Super. I think Super fits it well enough.
Yeah, I think the name Dragon Ball Super carries too much weight for the modern audience right now.
I think nowadays
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, I think they would have to wait like another decade for them to change the name. I think, you know. I mean, the
Yeah,
fact
Super
that
fits it well.
Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movies are going to be called Dragon Ball Super, so that's just how it is. All right, Symbiote, I'm going to put you back in there. Thank you, and let's see who else is going to join us.
Thank you, Geekdom.
All right, brother. All right, let's see who else is going to join us here. You know what? I'm going to bring in this kid right here, bro. I'm going to bring the kid in right now, bro. You know who you are. I'm going to try and bring you in.
Boy.
I'm bringing the kid in right now, bro. Hey, you're live. He left. What the?
He probably got scared.
Bro, his dumb ass put himself back in the waiting room. You dumbass. I'm moving you in here. Hey, you're live.
What's up?
What are you, scared?
Nah.
You're live right now, man. Talk about the chapter. Wait, don't talk about chapter yet. I gotta tell you something. All right, talk about the chapter.
I thought the chapter was pretty good. Like, for an ending of,
Bro,
like,
you were DMing me in all caps. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Come on, bro. That was pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good.
I was hyped. I was hyped when it released. When I saw Oob, I fucking fanboyed. I won't lie.
Okay, fair enough.
But overall,
He's popular this week.
oh yeah, I honestly thought Toyotaro using him was actually pretty smart. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool. I loved. Okay, it's probably just the Vegeta hater in me, but I just loved that I love the fact that Vegeta's entire usage of Spirit Vision was to A, have it absorbed by Moro and use it against him, and B, use it as a battery for Goku.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of cool that it was a battery for Goku.
was cool.
I like the battery
yeah.
for Goku. I mean, I know Vegeta fans are just dying for this guy to kill a villain. I know they are. It's just a thing. And I keep telling them, I'm like, I think Vegeta will kill Frieza. I think by the end of Super, Vegeta's going to be the one to kill Frieza. I think we're going to get that at the end. I think they're purposely saving that. But with that being said, I think what he did here was fine. I mean, if it wasn't for Force Spirit Fission, they would not have won that fight. Point blank, if it wasn't for Vegeta, they would not have beaten Moro. So I feel like, no, Vegeta did not ultimately, he was not the one that punched the crystal into Moro's forehead and destroyed
But
it.
it was a big help.
A huge help. They couldn't have won without him. They couldn't have won without him.
Yeah.
So I think Toyotaro intelligently wrote that right, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was pretty cool as well. The way he also did like that reverse like Spirit Bomb effect as well. Which
Yeah.
like instead of killing anyone, it actually heals them, which we've never really seen like something like a Spirit Bomb do.
But it makes sense
actually
because,
pretty cool.
but it makes sense because what's the thing? You're looking at it from the dub perspective, homie. Genki Dama means health energy ball. Literally, it's supposed to be pure positive energy. So in theory, the idea behind the Spirit Bomb or the Genki Dama should be that it heals. The fact that it doesn't is like the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of funny like that. Because if you go to Japan, right, and you tell somebody like Genki, it's like you're asking them how do you feel? Like, you know, Genki, oh, I feel good. I'm sick, whatever. I'm not sick. So if you give somebody Genki, it's like you're giving them like positive spirit, like, you know, like good vibes, like, you know, like kind of like praying for them. So in a way, the Spirit Bomb should be used in this way, and it's not. So I think that's actually the reverse subversion.
I kind of like how the TOP did it as well. Yeah, exactly. Like how the TOP anime did it with like how
with Vegeta like
Goku,
falling out of the ring thing.
Oh no, like how Goku like absorbed the Spirit Bomb to give himself some more stamina. You know.
Yeah, kind
or, like,
of.
how he fell into it.
Kind of, yeah. It was more so that he was trying not to die or whatever, and then he happened to absorb the energy. You know what it was. Real quick, William Cordero, thank you for your super chat, sir. He says, I think they should bring a lot of the things from GT, like Baby Vegeta, like they did with Broly, or maybe even Heroes. Now I think about it, Heroes, but done right, I think would be amazing. Well, yeah, anything done right's amazing, bro. But look, I don't want Baby Vegeta. No more evil Vegetas, dude. I'm done with it. Baby coming in and like being a villain and being rebooted, yes. I don't want it to be, but I don't want it to be Vegeta. I don't want it to be Vegeta.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do Baby, then Baby needs to take over Broly, not Vegeta. That's more interesting. Having the legendary Super Saiyan Saiyajin being possessed by a Sufurujin.
Oh yeah.
Baby possessing Broly. That to me is even bigger than Baby possessing Vegeta, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Especially now with the new Broly. So you know what? If they do bring Baby back, it should be Baby Broly as the next villain. Because then he's out of his fucking mind, but he's not. He's being controlled.
And like I've been saying like a long time, like now, like if you want to also give like Super Saiyan 4 thing or like something akin to that, just do like Broly. I don't want like a full-on copy of Super Saiyan 4, but some like, oh, the ultimate Super Saiyan or something like that, you know?
Well, then what they could do with that idea, and I'm not saying they will, but they could, is they could do 2 different kind of tree branches of transformations where for Broly, he would like, you're think of it like a tree branch. Mm-hmm. You've got different pathways. So if you learn God Ki and you master it, you can access stuff like Super Saiyan God, Blue, etc., etc. Or you could take the Ultra Instinct pathway, which is not a Super Saiyan transformation, it's its own thing. Or you could take what you're talking about, which would be the rabid, savage nature version, the mortal version of a Super Saiyan Beyond, which would be what Broly does. So I always like that idea where you've got like the God form, Ultra Instinct, and Broly as like different directional points of how you can take your training.
And then you have Gohan's hybrid power, which is like potential unleash and everything.
Can you imagine if they made a Dragon Ball game? Right, well that would be something else too. But imagine they made a Dragon Ball game, a video game. And they do it like, this would be a great idea, bro. Bandai, do this. Here's an idea. And I want the chat room to kind of give me some feedback on this. A game like Knights of the Old Republic, where you pick a Saiyan, and you get to pick whether he's good or evil. It's like an RPG type of game, like a maybe like a Mass Effect type of thing, but just with Dragon Ball characters. And then have it to where you make decisions, you do what you want with the Saiyan, have its own storyline, right? And then you can pick different branch ways of power. You can pick to go mortal, god, or UI, but each one has like different pros and cons, and each one unlocks different challenges in the game. See, that would be something different. That would be a different Dragon Ball game, not just another fighting game or, card game. Something that is in the Dragon Ball world, but you don't play as anybody but this unique, create a character like what you do in Xenoverse, but you go through like an actual story.
In a sense, like, kind of like Dragon Ball Online in a sense, but like with a couple like different aspects.
No, hold on. People are saying like Xenoverse. No, it's not like Xenoverse. It's not that type of game. It's more like a game where you kind of like. No, it's not Xenoverse like that type of game. It's more like you explore different planets. Like I said, like Knights of the Old Republic. Like you go to different parts of the universe to find things and unlock challenges. Like one of those kinds of games. Like not a fighting game. You'll have some fighting in it because it's Dragon Ball, but it would not be like a simulator. It would be more so like. What's a good example, bro? Like I keep thinking Mass Effect and KOTOR. That's the best. Like an RPG, like Kakarot, sort of like Kakarot, right? Okay, it's like Kakarot, but instead of playing as Goku, you play as a created character. That's what I'm talking about. But also
Kakarot, but better.
But it also has a unique. It would not have the Dragon Ball Z story. It would have its own storyline. Like it would not be the DBZ story. It would be like after DBS, something like that. Anyways, like DB Online, except with different mechanics. Anyways, I'm rambling here. Okay. Amari says, I would rate the Moro Arc a 6.5 out of 10.
Kinda, yeah. I would rate it similar. Like maybe a 7.
Nah, I'll rate it higher, to be honest with me.
Really?
What would you rate
like
it?
An 8.
Okay.
Like an 8 out of 10.
Okay, no, I've seen a lot of 8s, I've seen a lot of 6s. So
that's fair.
All right, give me a minute here because I have to. There's a lot of questions here. Okay, I'm catching up to y'all's questions right now. Okay, so please be patient. I'm doing the best I can. JFX88, Vegeta should have absorbed the energy himself and destroyed Moro. What do you think about Vegeta becoming God of Destruction under Whis and Goku becomes the Kai he's linked to? No, that would never happen. That would never happen. It just
Vegeta and Goku want to do their own.
They don't want to do that. Yeah, they don't care. It's not in their character. 7 out of 10. Dro 250. Goku getting a freaking Susanoo. Come on, man, that was BS. Is that a Naruto thing?
That was fucking cool. What?
Well,
yeah, it's basically
more like
a Naruto thing.
Avatar.
It's done similar effects. It's like it's done like Naruto, Avatar, etc., etc. But I think it was a cool way, like Dragon Ball standards, of Goku using his ki,
right,
and like evolving his God power a little more.
Right. All right, John is Merlian. Love your channel. The ending completely made up for the headache that I went through last month. Okay, fair enough. I agree. By the way, your podcast is killing it. Props on the content. Well, thank you. And actually, I'm doing one more episode of the podcast. We're going to go on break. Then I'll be back next year. So one more episode after the one I just dropped. And for those who want it, it's geekdom101.libsyn.com. Okay, Rekuza, Rekudo, Vegeta on Yard Rat. I can see the future. Greets Jeets in the trash can, LMAO. One look at his face told me he wound up where he wasn't supposed to be. Yeah. Bindle says, notice the androids were not present. Yeah, I did notice that, but I didn't have any thoughts on it. Juice says, Yamcha needs to train with one of the Wolf brothers. That'd be awesome! Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that?
I'm dumb.
The Trio de Dangers led by Yamcha. Why didn't I think of that?
That would actually be fucking great.
Dude, that would give Yamcha something to do. It would be his own story. He can go to Universe 9 where everyone's a pussy. Like Juice, bro. Juice said that.
Who said that?
You got the real Juice now.
Give this man free membership.
I actually can't do that. YouTube won't let me do that shit, bro. It's YouTube.
Aw, rip.
Thomas Jeffers, not Jefferson. Don't call me Jefferson. Love the chapter, but threw me off when Vegeta sent Goku both God Key and regular Key to him to form UI. I guess you need God Key for UI, extra stamina. No, it's not that you need God Key for UI. It's that God Key gives you is more powerful. So it was cool that Goku got a mixture of regular Key and God Key. It's sort of like an enhanced Spirit Bomb, like an enhanced Genki Dama, to where you have both types of energy in there. And I like that. I actually like that a lot. It doesn't have anything to do with transformation, just more so how much of a boost it gives you, you know?
Yeah.
And that makes sense to me. That actually makes perfect sense. I can't even argue that. Okay, Yuka Prita says, Beerus training after seeing Goku versus Moro would be amazing. I would love that. Ultra Instinct Goku says, Arc was 8 out of 10, Chapter was 10 out of 10, everyone had a role, main characters got their payoffs and set up some good stuff. For the future, a few questionable moments, but overall really good. Okay. Thank you, Yuka. Became a member.
This chapter.
Yeah.
This chapter is still this chapter literally reminded me just how much I fucking hate the size of Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yes, bro.
They're still there, bro. They're still there.
Who's bigger than them?
I like somebody in the chat talking about that baby Broly idea. People like that. Listen. You know I'm right about that, right? Look, we don't want to see Baby Vegeta again. We've already seen that in GT. Baby Broly. Broly ends up on Vampa and takes... I'm sorry. Baby ends up on Vampa and takes over fucking Broly. And then we've got this evil version of Broly with Baby inside of him who can tap into that savage rage power and yet still can think. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, and then and then you get Golden Uzaru, and then you could get what everybody's jacking off, what everyone's beating their meat to, which is a new Super Saiyan 4 Broly that's in a Toriyama Dragon Ball Super. That's what everyone seems to want. We got people in the chat room right now rubbing the oil on their nipples and playing with their testicles, just thinking about Super Saiyan 4 Broly and Super. You could do it that way. And have them fight Broly again, but this time it's not the same Broly. It's Broly possessed by Baby. It could work. I'm telling you, it could work for a good movie. Yes, it is dumb fan service. It is schlock, but it works. It actually works with the whole backstory behind the Saiyans and the Sephurians. Not the Tuffles, because the English dub can suck my dick. It's a Sephurian. Tuffles, bro. What the fuck? What moron? I hate Tuffles, bro. I hate that name. It's Sephurian. Anyways, Legion, we're going to put you back in the other room, bro. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I just really like how Toyotaro used Vegeta at the very end. Yes, he didn't destroy the main villain or kill the main villain.
But he helped.
But he still got a lot of shine. Yeah, him, Piccolo,
and used his power in such a very unique way.
Baby Broly, dog.
Yeah, so people need to get this out their heads. Vegeta may never beat a main villain, but as long as he's helpful, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it too. Thank you, G Legion, for joining us. All right, up next, we're going to have Brad. Hey, Brad, you're live.
Hey.
Hey, man.
How are you, baby
Lamar
cakes?
Punching air right now.
Not doing too bad. How about yourself, bro?
I don't know what the hell I just said. Real quick, though, before we get to your thoughts, Graceful Rogue says, do you see Ultra Instinct losing value like SSB? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, but it could happen. And I don't want it to happen, but it could happen. So Bradley, Ginger Bradley Man, Tell me what you thought about the chapter. It sucked.
I
don't think it sucked. But if you think it
honestly,
sucked, go ahead.
no, I did not think it sucked. I absolutely, honestly loved it. I don't think Toyotaro did a full redemption for the whole Senzu Bean debacle, but I do love the originality of it, the fight scenes, how dynamic they were, how well they were drawn. I think he definitely did a good job at making up for the shit show that was last chapter.
Okay. And was it a satisfying ending? Was everything with the Goku punching the crystal to Oob, was that a satisfying conclusion to the arc and a satisfying death for the character of Moro the Planet Eater?
Honestly, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I never was able to nail down a way in my head that I thought they could end it. So I feel like Vegeta getting all the energy from everybody and being able to replenish Goku so he can have the power to actually break the crystal. I do absolutely also love the Whis catching Moro's fist with his finger and just showing that little, hey, just so you know, none of you guys are on my level. I love that little part of it. But yeah. I think it was very satisfying with how Goku had to struggle to get through his fist. Finally, he loses UI. And then everyone has to get involved again. It kept everyone from just being a side piece, and they're sitting off and cheering Goku on. And then
they actually helped a little bit. Yeah, they weren't just cheerleaders. Yeah, because the cheerleader thing gets old. So I'm gonna real quick go on a high horse rant for just a moment, because people come to these streams for rants. Okay, we got 1,500 people in here, which is a good number.
Okay.
It's a good number. Somebody in the chat room said the Dragon Ball community is still strong. Yes, it is. It should tell you that we have not had a new Dragon Ball animated product, with the exception of Heroes, which is not very good, in 2 years. Broly came out in December of 2018, which is literally 2 years ago, and January of 2019 outside of Japan. And we still have very healthy Dragon Ball channels and a very healthy community, even though it's not as big as it was when Super was on the air. When it does come back, everyone's going to come back anyway, so it'll be fine. But we still have people who still support Dragon Ball and who still watch it and who still read the manga. Not everybody cares about the manga, but the video games are still pretty active, and people still play Dokkan and Fighters and all that stuff, Legends. So it's still an active community, and it probably will thrive forever. I just wanted to say that it's funny to me because I remember when Dragon Ball Super ended. This would have been back in March of 2018. And I remember all of us, me, Rhymestyle, Quaman, Unreal Ant Gaming, Expert Games, every single YouTuber that talks about Dragon Ball, in March of 2018, we were getting all these fucking comments from these fucking envious pieces of shit who were like, you're going to have to get a real job now. The gravy train's over. Well, buddy, it's been over 2 years and I'm still fucking doing this for a living. And everybody who I just named is also doing it for a living. So just because your life sucks, all those people that said that we're all going to be finished and we're all going to have to get real jobs and all that bullshit, all that fucking jealous, envy, cock-slobbing behavior that people love to fucking do on the internet because they don't have enough fucking balls to work hard like we did to get to where we're at. They don't have enough fucking work ethic. They'd rather mooch off their fucking parents than be a fucking man with a set of testicles and go out there and work for what you got, right? All you motherfuckers that wish death upon us, and when I say us, I mean myself, I mean my friends, I mean the YouTubers, and I mean the community. Fuck off, bro. Take the fucking hard ass L, motherfucker. Take this fucking L, dog. All of y'all.
True.
Because there were people right now in this chat room who aren't content creators, but there's people who were in the community, right? Who did not want Dragon Ball to end. There were people who wanted us this to keep going. They didn't want us to leave. Oppai Senpai took a break. Quaman took a break. Like, it's Anime Girl's gone. Like, a bunch of channels vanished, right? And then some came back. But we're still here. People are still into Dragon Ball. So no matter how much you might not like that, that's just how it is. And that goes for everybody in the community. They thought we were all going to just go away, and it doesn't happen that way. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that. Like fucking seriously. And it wasn't... And this is not me being defensive. We all got this. I saw it on everyone's channels, dude. I went to Oppai's channel back in 2018. A lot of different people, dude. Even like on Kanzenshu, they were saying that shit. Like, oh, I guess Kanzen, no one's gonna care about Dragon Ball anymore. Boy, you were wrong, weren't you? It's like that whole thing about how Dragon Ball fans hate Dragon Ball. Why would you want your community to die? Wouldn't you want your community to thrive? Well, no, I'm envious of the fact that people like what they like. Let people like what they like, bro. Like, get your head out of your ass. That's all I have to say. That's my little rant for this stream, because I wanted to get that out, because it's true. It's been 2 fucking years and we're still here.
Half of them are fucking dub fans. 100%.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, bro. They got their cheeks clapped, bro. And I'm not even calling them names or anything. It's just they're the ones who are talking about us, laughing at the fact that, oh, I guess you guys are gonna have to go get real jobs. First of all, I'm an engineer, homie. I have an engineering degree. I can get a real job and I'll still make more money than your sad ass. That's number one. Number two, if you're a fucking businessman, you can thrive. And number three, Dragon Ball's not really over, bro. Just because there's no super anime does not mean Dragon Ball's over. And I see people every day on social media talking about, oh, Dragon Ball's dead. You really think Dragon Ball's dead, bro? You really think that? Because goddamn, last week we got fucking numbers from fucking Toei Animation, and it's still number one. The fact that Dragon Ball is making more money now without an anime or a manga, more than your shitty fucking whatever jack-off B-level anime you like, it hurts, don't it? You know what I'm talking about? Dragon Ball is far from dead, bro. 8 billion with no anime or movie, dude.
Makes more than...
Think about
makes more
that.
than One Piece.
Well... in merchandise, it does, yeah. So, yeah, that's and One Piece has been on the air every week, pretty much, except for the breaks. I like One Piece. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, no, okay. I haven't seen One Piece, but I'm saying I don't hate One Piece. I'm just saying that like One Piece is very popular, but even Dragon Ball without an anime is still doing well. That's the big. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that Dragon Ball is doing well even without an anime. So when it does get the anime, it'll be even bigger.
Also, don't. Go on.
No, I was just saying the Texan said would have been cooler using a grade 8 key form after it got revitalized instead of giant Goku. That would have been something interesting if he had turned to a grade 8 there, or maybe just even the projection of a grade 8. Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was about to say that isn't your channel like bigger now, like even after Super ended, like the anime?
Well, the channel has never gotten smaller. It's always grown as far as subscribers go. It just, you know, now the focus is on the manga. When the anime comes back, when the anime comes back, I'm doing 8 videos a week. I mean, I'm going to start cranking stuff out. But right now that there's no anime, it gives me a chance to kind of take it easy. So that's why I do like 3 to 7 videos a week. I don't really do that many videos anymore, but I still do videos. And I'm still doing well. Financially wise, I actually make more money now than I did during the Trunks arc. And that should tell you something.
Shit.
Like, yeah, because YouTube's getting bigger and bigger. As far as ad revenue goes, which is why I tell people if you're going to start a YouTube channel, start one, because it's going to get bigger. You know, this idea that YouTube's dying, it's really not. Because even during the pandemic, we're doing good. So I tell people all the time, if you want to do it now. You know, don't wait. Start now and get your feet wet. You know, seriously. Like, I'm telling that to everybody right now. If you want to start doing content creation, start now. You know, and you should have more time at home anyways. Okay, real quick. JFX88, I think Vegeta should have absorbed the energy himself and flew past Goku and destroyed the crystal. I wonder if he's a Vegeta fan. How would you feel if Vegeta becomes God of Destruction under Whis and Goku becomes... I think you already asked me that question, bro. I answered it earlier. It's like he asked the same question after the first question, unless he copy-pasted it wrong. Golden Anime says, Geekdom, do you think the next arc after Moro is going to be the end of Z retold? And if so, what do you think they'll do differently? No, well,
they can't retell it.
They're not going to retell it, but what they could do... Okay, look, listen. I answered that earlier, but I'm going to answer it again. They're not going to retell it. What they could do, though, is pick up right after. So, we kind of recap what happens at the end of Z. Goku meets Oob, flies away, and then we start with them flying to Oob's village. They could do that, you know? Like, sort of like, it starts with Goku and Oob in the sky, and, you know, when they both do, like, let's go train, and then that's when the episode begins. They could do that.
Yeah. Let's go train, fucking Beerus pops in, let's rematch.
That would be something. I'll tell you that. That would be something. If that actually happened, that would be something, bro. That would get a big pop from the Dragon Ball fans.
Oh, yeah. I think if they rematch, it will probably be before that, though.
I would think so, too. But it would be pretty cool to just see Beerus meet Oob for the first time. That would be something that people would freak out over that. Joao Pedroza, do you believe that Goku learned the giant ki bite technique from either Mirrors or from the Yaodrats back in the Frieza saga? That's a great question. It wasn't, but it wasn't that he made himself giant. It was the ki projection. He did not actually grow. What were you gonna say?
He actually, I'm pretty sure in the manga he said he didn't have enough time to learn anything from the Yardrats outside of teleportation.
I believe you're right on that. And also, this is just something that Goku developed. I don't think it's actually like him turning giant. It's just a key projection.
It's like you know how he said, "Oh, I didn't evolve my god power enough." Then this man went like, "Huh, nah, I'm going big."
Yeah, bro, I'm going big.
Avatar state.
The Padgett says that sounds like a game I'd play the crap out of. Be your own Saiyan. Yeah, the game I had earlier. Yeah, that could work. Like more of an RPG. Like I said, it's DBZ Kakarot, but different mechanics, and you play as yourself, your own made character, not Goku. Yuka Prida Will Cordero. That name is familiar, bro. Ducky's Quack. That might be my new favorite username, bro. Ducky's Quack. And it's a picture of a rubber ducky, bro. I love this. Whis and Beerus get banned being around Goku because of Beerus' death. Now we can focus on fighters and Oob. Yes. Yeah. I would like that. Dude, I love that idea.
That's a good idea.
Grand Prix says no. Brilliant. Grand Prix says no more sushi, no more tempura shrimp. You can't go to Earth for at least 10 years or whatever. Leave them. That would be great. That would be a great idea. And then you know, Beerus fans might be salty at that, but it's a good way to write them out for a little while. Not forever, just for a little while, you know?
They need written out for a little while. They are constantly in at almost the end of every big battle, either sitting on the sidelines or doing something to be involved.
My assumption was that, and this is just my theory, like, what if at the end of the arc it ends on this like cliffhanger where like instead of like punishing them, they actually both just get erased.
No, man, that's too sad. But you're so morbid, bro. That'd be dark. That is sad, bro. You want them to erase Whis? The man whose finger can do anything, bro?
His finger is fucking powerful. Holy shit. I thought Goku would at least be like near Whis, but nah, this man is not even close.
Bro, I want to see Whis like use his finger to like flick planets around his shit, bro. Like stuff like that. Sort of like what Zeno. The two Zenos having that like pool game with the planets or whatever the fuck it was, or whatever the hell that was, like. That would be pretty awesome. But it'd be awesome if Whis and Vados played volleyball with, like, Mars or some shit, bro. That's wacky shit, bro.
That is wacky, but that's Toriyama all the way is what that is.
I think so, too. It would be in his sense of humor. By the way, folks, if you join the Discord, we also watch Dr. Slump once in a while, which is better than Dragon Ball Super. I know some of y'all, they think I'm crazy, but you know I'm not.
No, it is. It really is.
It's very funny. It's very funny. All right. I wish Toyo got more control from Shueisha and stuff because he has shown time and time again he can be super creative. And he's also shown he can't be. That's the problem. It depends on the month, right? That one dude says, if Oob are already this strong as a kid, imagine his power when he gets older and becomes Majub. Dude will be mad strong. Well, Majub was
That's why Goku picked him.
Well, now, yeah, for sure. But Majub is a GT concept. However, a super version of Majub, yeah, I could see that being a problem.
Ultra Instinct Majub.
Yeah, that would be. You know, I don't even know what to say to that. That's pretty crazy.
That would be powerful. That would be OP as hell, honestly.
Enigma says Goku gave Piccolo, Cell, and Moro Senzu habits. Well, I was also gonna say about Majub is that if Oob can develop the technique to regenerate his body, sort of like even though he's a human. But if you can do kind of like what Oob or what Kid Buu does or the Boos, and maybe not turn into a gumball, but at least regenerate limbs, that would also make him even stronger. You know, and there's
I could see if he fuses with Buu, his body getting that ability just for the fact that he's merged with him.
Right, yes. Jay Rai says the reason Goku had to leave with Oob at the end of Z is because the Grand Priest ordered it because of what happened with Moro and Goku having UI. I don't think so. I don't think the Grand Priest... Why would the Grand Priest tell Goku, hey, go get Oob? Like, Grand Priest wouldn't care about Oob. I don't think that's the case. Yash says, for that community being so strong till we meet again never felt so real. Right. Lunic88, Geekdom with the Ether. Yeah, that was earlier, and, you know, it's just funny to me, bro. It's like what Jay-Z said. Every time he hits the ground, he bounces up like round ball, bro. Uriel says, do you think Beerus could resign by the end of Z to do the mirror stuff? Well, it wouldn't really be a resignation. It would be him getting fired, basically, right? It would be like Grand Priest firing him. And here's the question. If they fire a God of Destruction, does that mean that he's gone forever? Does that mean he's going to get erased? Does that mean he just becomes immortal again? Like, what happens if you get fired from your job as a god?
I would think you would well, I would think that it would mean erasure probably.
I would
because
think
they
it
don't
would.
want.
I would think it would mean that he would just become immortal again. But maybe you're right. What were we gonna say?
When go on.
No, you're good, man. Go ahead.
All right, thanks. When Zeno said
So polite.
when when Zeno said like was teasing Champa and Beerus and said we should get new guys instruction, and then they were like ah, I automatically thought that maybe they were gonna get erased or something like that if they do get fired.
Well, Zeno would be the type of guy who would just wipe you out for no reason. Whereas I think the Grand Priest might actually care a little bit. Then again, he is evil, according to what we all thought a couple years ago. Maybe they're gonna.
Zeno says.
Maybe they're gonna go with the Grand Priest's evil storyline at some point, bro. What if Baby takes over the Grand Priest instead of Broly?
What if the fucking last guy is actually the Grand Priest and Goku has to fight him? Oh my god.
And he's not gonna win. He better not win.
He's gonna get slapped.
He better not win that fight, bro. Oh my god, that would ruin the series for me. Oh.
You're saying UI when?
No, please. Okay, let's bring in some more people here. The whole room is packed over there. Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know about Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know if he's earned his stripes around here yet, but
True.
Paul could. I'll bring Paul in, bro. Hey, Paul, Puerto Rican Paul, you're live.
Hello?
Hey,
Paul.
finally, you actually remembered to unmute yourself this time.
I had myself already unmuted. What's going on, man?
You're live.
Hey, everyone. So we talking about the chapter?
Yeah. And what happens after, maybe?
Well, for what happened with the chapter that we just saw, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I don't want to say he fully stuck the landing. I think there was still some problems with it, with Toyotaro's writing, but like it was mostly satisfying, I guess.
King Rel says stronger, Big Bang Kamehameha or Final Kamehameha. It depends on who throws it, bro. All depends on who throws it. Juice, he should have used SS3 Dragon Fist to punch through Moro's hands. That actually would have been kind of cool, dude. I ain't even gonna lie. If he did Dragon Fist to punch through Moro's hands, that would have been awesome,
Okay,
bro.
Why would he go down from Ultra Instinct to Super Saiyan 3 just to do that?
I agree with you. It wouldn't be Super Saiyan 3. It would be like an Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist.
Like a silver Dragon Fist.
Which
That would be kind of interesting.
I did do a video on that. I did a video, could the Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist kill Jiren? I remember it was supposed to be a joke video. Then I did a poll, and people actually wanted to see us talk about it. So I was like, all right, we talked about it. So that video is available in the archives right now. Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist versus Jiren. I hear myself. Is that you, Paul?
Oh, yeah, it might be. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
think so.
I'm about to kick you out of here, bro. I'm going to kick you out, get kicked out of the library when you were a kid. Clyde Truth Divine Gibson says, wait a minute, hold on. Elon Tusk. Listen, I don't know why that made me laugh. Adding to previous question, if Oob gets older, wouldn't Trunks and Goten finally? Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to age. Listen, it ain't my fault that Goten and Trunks don't seem to age in Super. That's something that, I don't know why that's the reason. It's kind of dumb. Clyde Truth Divine Gibson, do you think they gave Goku Mastered UI too soon? Yes. I think not Mastered, but at will UI, yes. I've said that before. I don't think he should have been able to master that form this early in the series. What do y'all think now that the arc is over? Do you think that it's okay that Goku has this form mastered already, or do you think they should have waited for later?
I honestly think he should have like adapted it more. Like, I don't. Goku said in chapter 65 he took a little bit of like as Moro was like going big and everything. Yeah, like that he had to like train more to master it. So I'm gonna assume that Goku did in fact master UI, which I think is too quick. I think Goku should have like at least adapted the power a little more. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe don't have him like turn it off or on at will. Like maybe like have him keep him in UI or something like that in chapter 65. Have him lose it and then use the spirit heal it and use the like Vegeta bomb. I'm gonna call it the Vegeta bomb to like heal him up, and then he returns to UI instead of like
the Vegeta bomb. Now here's the problem with calling it the Vegeta bomb is that when Vegeta blows himself up with the final explosion against Boo and against Topo, that's the Vegeta bomb, right? I mean,
yeah.
See, so you're
Vegeta is a bomb
because he becomes a bomb. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. See, the thing is, about Spirit Bomb, in my opinion, is that I'm conflicted because even though Spirit Bomb, like the name, the dub name, is not representative of what that move actually is, it's still a very cool name for a move. Like when you think about it, like you're gonna come up with a move, like let's say you're creating a fighting game, and let's say there's no Dragon Ball, and you give a character a move called the Spirit Bomb. That's a cool fucking name. That's a cool name for a move. So I can't even hate on the name Spirit Bomb, but the problem is that it's confusing to people because it's not a bomb, it's just a ball, and it represents healthy energy. So if you only grew up on the dub, you do miss that context a little bit. Not entirely, but a little bit, because I don't think they really explain the kind of energy. You know, because I think in the dub, and this is not the dub's fault necessarily, it's more of a cultural thing, people don't understand that energy there's different types of energy. So you've got Genki, and you've got Ki, and then you've got like Joki, and but I'm just these two. So like in Japan, when they hear the word Genki or Ki, they know the difference. It's in their culture, it's their language. For a dub fan, you're gonna hear the word energy used for both. So you're not gonna really be able to tell a difference between energy like Ki, like Kamehameha energy, and then Genki. And this not really, I don't think it's really the dub's fault here. But I think they could have maybe figured out a way to explain it better for people. Just maybe done.
They could have said life force instead of energy.
They could have said that. Yeah, they could have said, or they could have said spirit energy. Then at least it would have been like the Spirit Bomb would have fit better. Because you could actually use the word spirit to represent health. Like, you know, when somebody says, "Are you in good spirits?" That means, "Are you in good health?" So it can be used as a loose synonym, but but I feel like a lot of kids that grew up with Dragon Ball Z and never really delved into the Japanese version or the culture behind it don't know the difference between Genki and Ki. And that's not necessarily a terrible thing, but it can be confusing when it comes to stuff like this when they're using Genki for positive and not negative, you know?
Let's just call it the Vegeta Charger.
That's a pretty funny name because it did charge, yeah. Hey, Vegeta, put a big glob of white orbs in my back. I don't know, go ahead.
But I saw this one comment in the live stream, like, and I saw
By the way, did your boy lose his virginity this weekend, like he said he was going to?
Fucking no, I didn't ask him.
Oh, you weren't there with the binoculars looking on, bro?
Nah.
Go,
Gotta
bro!
cheer your homie on.
Were you there?
Go!
Were you there with the walkie-talkie, bro? You were like, okay, take off her bra. Over. All right, I'm working on it. Over.
When in doubt, pinky up. Over.
Yeah, bro. He's gonna be wearing a baseball cap. He's gonna be doing the things where he moves the cap side to side. All right, look. I'm gonna move the cap side, flick it 3 times. That means put your dick in her ass. Okay. Were you doing Morse code when he was trying to fight? Stick her titty in your mouth. Is that what was going on, bro? Nobody has any idea what we're talking about, bro. Nobody in the chat has. No one in the chat has any fucking clue what we're talking about.
Don't worry, people. It's a
thing. It's a thing. Yeah.
But anyway, I saw this like comment right on the chat saying, "What if we had like a fallen angel villain?" You know.
I would love that.
That'd be interesting.
We're gonna need something like that at this point.
Yes, at some point we're gonna need something like that. We've already seen a fallen. Wait, what? Say it again. You think what?
I think that's the next step up from Moro. I think a fallen angel would be definitely the next step up.
I mean, it's just.
Well, at this point,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Moro at this point, he may not have been like Whis level angel, but he was still like, because he copied Miras's abilities, a low level angel tier being. So we're gonna have to have something beyond that. So at this point, we're kind of backed into a corner. It feels like where we have to have a fallen angel or a mid-level angel tier villain next to match UI Goku. If he can go into that form, it will.
Hey, listen, legit though question, all right? When you masturbate, do you stroke with your right hand and then you cradle your balls with your left, or do you stroke with your right hand and then put 2 fingers up your ass with your left? Which is your preferred method? That's a super chat question, bro.
You actually asked that?
No, that's not really a super chat.
I am speechless right now, homie.
The first option.
Wait, well, the second
I mean,
option...
it depends.
No.
Different strokes for different folks.
I was about
you know?
to say, Ginger's done both, I'm sure. I'm sure you tried both, bro. How many fingers am I holding up? Well, how many fingers am I putting in there?
Poor chat's poor chat's like wondering what the fuck.
Oh, they're done.
They don't even know.
Someone just literally said, "What the fuck is going on?"
They don't even know. We see sometimes what I have to do on these streams is we're talking about Dragon Ball, and then I like to change the subject once in a while. Like, just keeping it real. I want to change the subject a little bit and then go back to Dragon Ball. Like, we can't just talk about Dragon Ball. Like, talking about Dragon Ball all the time gets old. So
You got to keep the stream interesting.
we got to keep the stream interesting, yeah, because we're gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again. Great chapter, guys. Did you see what Vegeta did? Ooh, hooray! Ooh, hooray! We gotta talk about like masturbation techniques at least for a second, right? We'll go back to Dragon Ball. We'll go back to it.
We just got to talk about fingers in the ass and ball cradling for a second.
Just for a second.
Ball torture.
We gotta keep things interesting, bro. Weed out all the nerds. All right, Golden Sloth says, spent all of 2018 watching your videos. Big D, have you been watching The Mandalorian? Well, if you watched all my videos now, you would see that I do reviews on The Mandalorian on my second channel, World of Geekdom, so go check that out. Yeah. Also, I appreciate you spending all of 2018 watching my videos, but you got to also spend all of 2019 and 2020 watching my videos, too. I didn't retire, you know. Motherfucker. Seriously, though, thanks for your kind words. And I love The Mandalorian. I love The Mandalorian. Goat, you're inspiring, Geekdom. Why? Because I told you to put your 2 fingers in your ass and you're going to try it later tonight, bro. He's gonna be like, let me try that 2-finger technique. Oh! He's going to try it later, bro. He's gonna rub his man pussy.
The 1-finger death punch in anal.
Oh, there's probably a name for that, too. I think they call it feasting. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Pastor Martin Sempa, and today we're going to be talking about homosexuality in Uganda. Look up that video on YouTube. Look up Martin Sempa, homosexuality Uganda. You'll cry laughing at this guy. That's all I'm going to say. It's funny, trust me. They have this technique called anal leaking. Oh, it's so funny, but just his accent is what makes it funny. They lick the anus and then lick the poo-poo. He literally says that, I swear to God. They lick the poo-poo. Oh, yeah. Have you seen that before? Just the type in Martin Sempa. I'm serious. There's an actual doctor in Uganda who says that.
Oh my God.
Anal leaking.
God damn. Damn, you got me dying.
Bro, for real. YouTube Martin Sempa. S-E-M-P-A.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, after the live stream.
After the live stream, yes. Don't leave. All right. So this guy says you're inspiring to keep it up. I think Totoro can't write everything in the manga because Totoro can't put anything in the story to be creative. Well, he did some things that are creative. When his previous work was awesome, before he got accepted, he still needs work. But still, yes, he is a work in progress. But I think he has improved. We'll give him that. He's not Toriyama though, and he never will be. And not leaking. He licked the poo-poo. All right, Ghost Inc. says, with Goku with Mastered at Will UI, will Vegeta ever be on par with Goku again? You understand like something
Vegeta's a J-Bron, bro. Let's just get over it.
You're going to piss off a lot of people by saying that shit, bro. But you might be right. Vegeta. Well, do you think he really is going to be a J-Bron forever?
I mean, maybe one day Goku will die.
Well, again, you mean? This man's died like 4 times, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
How many years?
I should actually say, I forgot to say this earlier, but right now, folks, in the Geekdom101 store, right now, in fact, I'm going to leave a link right there in the chat for you guys. Brand new Satan 2024. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got a poster, and we got a face mask. The election and politics suck. But when you have a good candidate like Mr. Satan to vote for, a man who's honest, a man who saved the world multiple times, who's a multiple-time world champion, and who would never lie to us, make sure you vote for Satan. And if you go to the Geekdom101 store, I put the link in the chat, or just go to the store on the my YouTube page, all the different colors you can get this shirt. Moz, do me a favor and paste that link for me, please. I will paste it one more time for the people. Again, all types of different sizes, yo. You can even get 5X if you're really fat. Or if you're really just big and strong or fat. You can get that. And they have it in all these different colors. And yeah, the Satan 2024 merch line, dude. Check it out. There's my commercial. I need Don West to sell that shit, bro. The Michael Jordan rookie card. Remember that guy? Do y'all remember that guy? Was he before your time?
Oh,
Probably before my time, I think.
Okay, Paul remembers him. Paul, remember TNA, bro? Don West.
Oh my god, bro.
That Jack
Amazing
told
rap.
me it.
Well, he used to. Okay, so this guy Don West used to sell these Beanie Babies and trading cards and shit on this show, this late night public access show called. Oh, not public access. It was like an infomercial called Shop at Home, and he would lose his mind. We got the 1979 Michael Jordan college rookie set. We got the 1984 Michael Jordan, the 85 Michael Jordan, the 86 Michael Jordan, the 87, 88, and 89 Michael Jordan for 3 payments of $99.95. We're crazy. I know you're calling right now. I know you're on the phone on hold. Be patient. He's the greatest salesman in the history of television. Guys, we've only got 50 of these. You need to go buy it now. You will regret it if you don't. You don't remember this guy?
For me, it was Billy Mays. Billy Mays was the big salesman.
Billy Mays and him are very similar, yeah. Except Billy Mays, bro.
Yeah, Billy Mays.
Luke Skywalker in Last Jedi with the Billy Mays beard when he makes himself young again, bro.
My God.
Nobody remembers Don West, bro. Look, anybody who wants to have a good time, go to YouTube and type in Don West, and you will totally love this guy, dude. He is such a bullshit artist, but he's awesome. He's a great salesman. $79. And then he'll do that trick where he'll be like, guys, I'm being told right now we have 100 extra ones. But if you don't get on the phone and call right now, they're going to be gone by 1 a.m. in the morning. And by the way, it's 12:55 right now. So you got to make sure you call in right now. It's all carny tricks, bro. Thank you so much, Duke-san, for the GT video. If you have not watched the GT video, you need to go watch it. Watch the ending of Dragon Ball GT Explained. It's the best.
That was honestly my favorite video, bro.
That video is fucking amazing, Danny.
It is the
I
best.
loved it.
It is the best video ever made, bro. Almost as good as how Gogeta beat Broly, the real best video ever made. Except if you're a 15-year-old virgin, you don't understand it. But if
You're overthinking it, bro.
oh, you're overthinking it, dude. Oh, that topic's such a. It's so pointless. Virgin, bro. All right. Let's see. Ruler of Yore says, I hope they actually go past the end of Z because I honestly can't get into the story knowing everything's fine later. Super placement kind of sucks. Yeah, that's the whole drama thing. The thing is, though, with Dragon Ball, things usually end up being okay. They rarely have negative endings. But at the same time, I agree with you in that it adds more of a mystery to not know what's going to happen. We know that Goku and Vegeta meet Oob at the end of Z. We know this already. We know they don't die. We know there's not really that much of a risk. But if we go past the end of Z, then maybe there's a chance. There's a possibility that it could be a permanent death. And if so, at the very least, it'll add a little bit of drama. It might not add a lot of drama, but it'll add enough to where it'll keep us invested. I think Dragon Ball fans would be more into Dragon Ball if it was after the end of Z. If they tell a good story. That's my guess, though.
That's the whole thing. Can they tell a good story, though?
Yeah, I would just recommend fixing the storytelling first before anything.
I agree with you 100%. And I rarely agree with your kind, but this time I'll agree. Boom, cha-boom, cha-boom, cha-boom. How come y'all use the same beat for every song, bro? Boom, cha-boom, 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 cha-boom.
It's nice like that, bro.
Very creative, bro. Y'all are the Toyotaros of musicians. John Izamirian writes, I really think they need to reintroduce the demon realm when they go there. The key works in a different way, so they're powerful, aren't that strong there. That would be a phenomenal idea. I would love to see the demon realm in Dragon Ball Super at some point. If you do, if you want to see the demon realm in Dragon Ball Super, give me a hell yeah in the chat. In the chat, type hell. No, actually, don't type hell because YouTube's filters are very, very, you know how they are.
Hell yeah, brother.
Heck yeah.
Just say yes. If you want to see the demon realm, just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes.
I've always felt like the Demon Realm would be a really, really good way to continue everything on.
Who is that singing in the background, bro? What's going on there?
That was you, bro.
You know what I should do today before we close out? Okay. I should sing Under the Sea again. We haven't done that in a long time, dude.
Go right ahead, bro.
We should, bro. Seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there. Now that was a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Uh-oh! Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's better in your vagina. I wanna put my dick in there, whether it has a lot of hair. No, that's my version, bro. That's my version of this song, bro.
That's the remix.
Never
I can
change, bro.
show you my dick. It is very tiny. Open up your white hiney and I'll stick it deep inside. Dun, dun, dun. I will show you a ride. Dun, dun, dun. Sit on top of my lap. Open up those disgusting legs and let me fucking tap. A whole new world. A whole new girl. You can actually say a whole new girl, yeah. I need new pussy on my face. By the way, just so you know, I literally made all that up just now. Just now, I just freestyled that. I swear to God, I just made that up. Literally out of nowhere.
When you starting your rap career, bro?
I'm not that good of a freestyle battle rapper, bro. But I am pretty good at freestyling parody lyrics. I can do that. I've done it in the car a million times, bro.
So
Especially
someone
with
in the chat
Disney.
just asked if you're okay.
Well, of course they're gonna ask that, bro. They care about me. They care about me in there, bro. They care about me.
Oh my god.
They
no.
worried.
Why are they worried?
I don't know. They asked if you're okay.
No, they care. They care about me, bro. They're worried. They're worried. They should be. They're worried. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. We have another.
You just told them they should be, bro.
Who said they should be?
You just said it, bro.
No, I didn't. When did I say that?
You fucking liar.
I did not just. Did I say that? Did I really say that?
Yes,
Yeah, you
did, bro.
you did. You're like, they should be.
I did. When did I say that? Just now?
Yeah.
Yes,
But
bro,
I
just now.
literally don't remember saying that. I think people think I'm high or something like that, bro. Now, why would they get that idea? Why would they
Never.
get that idea, bro?
You straight edge like CM Punk.
I just hope I don't pass out like I did that one time. Remember that time I passed out? Oh no!
Yeah, and everyone thought you were dead.
They thought I was dead, bro. Oh no, Danny! They were like, Danny, no, he's dead. I think he's dead. We're gonna watch the same episode of ECW on repeat for the next 2 weeks, and he's dead. Somebody asked.
Anyway,
Somebody
join
asked.
the membership, y'all.
Join the membership, yeah. Somebody asked if I think that Oob's gonna learn UI. Maybe someday. I don't see why not. Ultra Instinct Oob. Jesus. Thank you, Pat.
Like I said, that'd be OP.
Yes. Stormbringer. Thank you so much for your very generous donation. He says, love your content, brother. Amen. Thank you. So, where do we go from here? What do y'all think is going to be the closing moments of this story arc next chapter? What do you think is going to be like? What are they going to what's going to Whose bird is that in the background, bro?
Sorry, my birds won't shut
We
up.
got motherfuckers in the chat here like asking who brought Toucan Sam along and shit, bro. What is happening, bro? By the way, did I ever tell you about... Okay, so there was this dude. I'm going to tell a quick story, all right? I'm going to tell a quick story, okay? When I was in college, there was this old gay dude. And I'm pretty sure he was gay, but maybe he wasn't. And he was in our engineering class or whatever. And I'll never forget, like, the teacher was... And this guy was, like, really, really, like, what's the word? He's very flamboyant. And the teacher fucking left the classroom, right, for whatever reason. I forget what's after, like something like he had to go fix something, like pissed off. And this guy goes, well, shiver me timbers. And everybody in the classroom looked at him and goes, did you just say shiver me timbers? This is an old ass man, bro, in like his 40s, like late 40s. And he said, shiver me timbers, bro. In real life, a human being said, what's next, bro? Suffer and succotash? Like he fucking said, "Shiver me timbers" in real life, dude.
Suffering succotash, bro.
Bro, I'm about to give you the bird. Anyways,
I'm sorry, I walked out of the room with the bird.
bro, I'm gonna pull up the Batman Returns with the Catwoman. Nice birdie, and puts it in her mouth and shit. You know, remember that? No, I'm not putting your cock in my mouth, bro. Forget it. But like we determined 3 months ago on this stream, Ace likes long cocks with extra mayo in his mouth, bro. Remember? He likes to go to Burger King and order chicken sandwiches with extra mayo and no lettuce. Long cock with.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, this is falling apart. We're gonna close out the stream, but where do you think we go from here with that next chapter before we get out of here? What do you think? Where are we going?
I'm thinking that they're gonna follow up with that whole Grand Priest calling Beerus thing, and I don't know, because did they really say that he was angry about what was going on, or did they just say that he wants to see Beerus?
Thanks, Lazy. He wants to see Beerus. They didn't actually say he was angry. He might be angry, but they didn't actually say he was angry. So.
Okay, so it's hard to say exactly what the Grand Priest is gonna tell them, but I think next chapter we'll have a lot better of an idea of where we're going for the next arc.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Beerus will come back, and maybe he will just be immortal. Just work for the GP. Like, not the Grand Priest, but work for the Galactic Patrol. And just be immortal. Keep some of his powers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? Go ahead.
What if the Grand Priest just has this fucking, like, random-ass regeneration thing where we could just zoom, like, and regenerate fucking Maris?
I wouldn't be surprised, because Whis can give birth to babies. I mean,
yeah.
That's pretty impressive right there. So, these guys can do anything, bro. Okay, so tomorrow on Geekdom101, first of all, Satan, get the damn Satan 2024 shirt. I promise you, if you wear this shirt, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. If you're around a Dragon Ball fan, they're gonna love you. I don't care if you're a progressive, a conservative, a liberal. I don't care if you're a libertarian, librarian. You know, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you like or hate MAGA. If you wear this shirt, people are gonna love you for it, especially if they're Dragon Ball fans. Satan 2024, the only candidate worth voting for right here. I think, dude, if you walked around a convention with that shirt on, bro, not to mention that Chris Rager will sign this shirt for you. Chris Rager will sign this shirt if you see him at a convention. I promise you that. He's a friend of mine. He has been on the channel before. He will sign this shirt. So get it. Get the fucking shirt. Tomorrow on Geekdom 101, Stardust Exploder. Technique guide.
Oh shit, that's tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. And
oh
then,
god, I'm hyped for that, dude.
And
oh,
it's only 5 minutes. And then the mysterious power of Oob is also coming up. I don't know when that's gonna come out though. And then this is a Don West trick, by the way. And then we got technique guides for Cell and Majin Buu's absorption. That's coming up in a couple weeks. And then can Goku lift Thor's hammer? Featuring Comics Explained. Rob. And make sure you leave a like on the fucking video, dude. On this stream, please leave a like. It helps me out. And then top 10 WTF moments from the Moro Arc. All that's coming up. And we're going to get into Kid Buu having God Key because, man, people can be dense sometimes. They treat Dragon Ball like it's a fucking chemistry project when it's a show for kids, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want you to keep thinking it's a chemistry project because that brings you to me. Like what Thanos said. Where does that bring you? Back to me. Anyways, somebody asked, it's a good game. James asked a good question. If Goku had his tail back, would he be better in bed? I think he would be because if you had a dick and a tail, you could put your dick in her pussy, you could put your tail in her ass, you could squeeze her titties and bite her fucking stomach all at once, bro.
Chi-Chi, man. Oh.
And that's called being able to multitask. And if you can do that, you will never lose a woman. Except if you're an asshole. Like Paul.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I'm not an asshole, bro.
No, that's true, bro. But you do date women that have gold teeth and shit, bro. So I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That is your type, bro.
Come on, motherfucker.
I should hook you up with Daisy, bro. That's what I should hook you
What?
up with. I'll hook you up with Daisy, bro. You're gonna have to hit the weights in order to pick those things up. I'm telling you. Hit the weights, brother. Hit the weights. I'm telling
You're
you,
gonna
bro.
have to train like fucking Goku, bro.
Yes,
To
you
do
are,
that
bro.
shit.
Yes, you are. The motherfuckers is big. They're fucking big. Anyways, and we're out. Thank you for listening to the Geekdom101 live stream. Remember to buy the damn shirt, and we've got a lot of content coming up, and I think you'll like it. And
See ya, chat.
spread
See
the
ya, YouTube.
word out about the channel. And one last message for y'all. Take care of yourself and each other. 2020 has sucked dick, but that's okay because we're still here. We're still alive. Some of us are healthy, some of us are not. But if you're not healthy, have hope it'll get better. If you're lonely, have hope it'll be around people again. And
We're here for you.
absolutely.
All hail the tribal chief, bro.
Yes, which is me, not Roman Reigns. Even though we will be seeing him tonight against Drew McIntyre, and we'll be watching it in the server. If you want free WWE pay-per-views and UFC pay-per-views, you can watch them with us in the server, and boxing, and basketball games, and Dragon Ball, and Slump, and Beavis and Butthead, and TMNT, and the best movie collection anybody has, which is mine,
And ECW.
and ECW, and other wrestling. Join the Geekdom101 Discord, tier 2 and above. And when you do join, remember, it's in the community tab. You must go to the community tab for instructions on how to join the server. I tell you how to do it. You gotta wait your turn. I'll send you a link, but it has to be in the community tab. So go there, look for the post on it. If you're tier 2, you will see the post. If you're not, you won't see it. And then join. I'm out. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Peace.
And
See ya.
Later,
bye.
everyone.
End stream. Yes, I am sure I want to end the stream.